Hello all and welcome back to the Walrus Plays, and welcome to Peglin Week, an entire week where I'm going to dedicate myself to try to achieve the victory over Cruciball 18 as the Peglin. So for those of you who are unaware of what the Cruciball actually does, it is a stacking chain of debuffs, and it is a pain in the ass, for want of a better phrase. Starting off with, at Peglin Cruciball 1, we start with lower pebbles with -1 critical damage. Mini-bosses can appear in question marks. Pegboards contain 1 less critical marker. Misnavigation damage is increased. Pegboards contain 1 less refresh. Enemies and mini-bosses have more health. Post-battle healing is reduced to 15%. Available gold is reduced. Self-damage is increased if you use a red bomb. Bosses have even more health. Start each run with a Terrorball, which is, shockingly enough, terrible. Then we've got the bombs doing even less damage to enemies. I heal only 50% of my max HP when I defeat a boss at the end of a level. Start with less HP. Enemies take an additional turn when I reload. Each turn starts with a Horrible, which you can't even get rid of. Mini-bosses do even more damage. And now, Haglin's shop has higher prices. And they stack. Every single debuff just makes the entire run worse. So, let's see, which one should we choose? I'm going to take Short Fuse to detonate my bombs even faster in today's attempt. So, we start off in the forest, and we're immediately after we fight this, we're heading to the left because there is a chest on the map. And I want to get as much treasure as physically possible in this. So, as I ping the ball around the map, there we go. I say the map, the pitch, whatever you want to call it, actually. Right, let's aim for that critical marker, and hopefully we can also get a bit more money. So that slime there is just dead, instantly just obliterated. I have no pass-through damage, unfortunately, at the moment, so it was a little bit of overkill, wasted damage. But what I really want to try to do is wait until this other blue slime turns up, and then trigger that bomb. So now that it's much more accessible, I can drop that on there, and we'll kill this one, because it does 40 damage now. So this is the Horrible. It does literally no damage, and it's a big old waste of space, but it can't be removed from the deck, which sucks. There are items that can increase its damage by actually causing it to have secondary effects and things, but right now, it's a big old disappointment. Now, I really need to hit that refresh, and of course I missed. Damn. Okay, so I'm now going to take another bunch of damage there, so let's see. Now, of course, I'm trying to do something and failing miserably, apparently. Wow, I'm doing so bad off the bat here. Come on, hit the I was going to say hit the refresh, but apparently I just decided to stop talking partway. There we go. Ugh. Well, that was difficult. Now, what's really frustrating is I'm going to get hit in the face quite repeatedly by this blue ball as, yeah, I'm about to reload again. After doing 2 damage. Oof. Ow. Ooh, ow, 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 ow. That was quite uncomfortable. Greatly unappreciated. Right. This, however, should mean that it dies. Vengeance is mine. Throwing knife to the eye. Suffer. However, we still need to rack up a bit more damage, as we only are doing 12 at the moment. So let's see if we can hit this refresh orb, and I was really hoping it would slide, but no, it didn't want to do that. So I quickly discarded the Horrible because I didn't want it. Look at that. I've taken nearly, what, a third of my health on the first map. Doing very well. Now this is a good one. It's not the most effective in the grand scheme of things because it can't hit flying enemies, but it does hit everything on the ground floor in a row. So that is good for that pass-through damage, which is something I was already saying that I kind of wanted. Now, this could be interesting. So I can now do extra damage based on refreshes. So that could be quite handy. I do need to figure out something else that can heal me, though. So I need maybe some pebbles that can heal me, or other generally useful things. So I'm going to discard that, and we're going to just go straight in, start smacking everybody left, right, and center. So this bold orb is going to absolutely flatten whatever it touches on the ground, which unfortunately is only one of the spiders. Unless... No, I don't think that's going to happen. I've got 4 bombs. So, look at that. Well, I killed everything else on the screen, which worked, I guess. We've got a slime left. It's good. I'm going to try and use this opportunity to gather as much money as possible because I want money. So let's try and hit as many of them as possible here. There we go. So that's a bit more cash. So it's got 20 health left. So I'm going to hit the refresh, and there we go. Because we restored a number of them, that worked really well. Let's see what upgrades we can actually do. So, okay, we'll do even more damage. Let's have a quick look at all levels. Okay, so it stacks all the increase of damage. Do I increase it? Do I heal? Or do I buy another ball? I'm going to buy the buckle orb. The ability that I can get from it will be quite helpful because it'll provide me armor, and that is important. Okay, what do we got here? I'm going to duplicate an orb. Screw it, let's duplicate the bold orb. I should have upgraded it. That would have been far more sensible, but I didn't do that. Fine now. Okay, so what's in the chest today? We've got... Ooh, 3 times the board is refreshed, gain a mu circle. Now this is quite good. Okay. Crit is triggered to damage to all enemies equal to your orbs that times number of crits. Now the question is that successive stacking crits? Either way, I think that's pretty good. But also, your circle will also increase my base damage. Both are good. I'm going to go with the Criticris. And hope that I can do stacking critical damage. Because being able to damage everything on the board, that does come in very handy. I'm going to shake the tree. And we've got ourselves an egg. Now, the egg might not seem like a particularly useful item. However, what it does do is it allows us to bake a cake. Potentially. We need to have a question mark encounter where... Oh. Let's see if this works. Okay, so I've actually removed all of my orbs, but I've got the Ouroboros. Now, that's a very good orb, in my own humble opinion. So it could work out in my favour. That could be very clever. I really need, however, something to protect me when I take a reload. So I'm going to go to the right. Let's see. I mean, this, again, this could be a catastrophic mistake. Understandably. So, of course, I've still got the Horrible because I can't get rid of it. But... Now, the Ouroboros, it looks pretty pathetic to begin with, but it starts stacking additional damage on top of itself because it has Echo, which means that every successive shot does even more damage. Now, that is pretty saucy. Okay, so that's that one. Let's see if we can trigger a crit. There we go. So we've done 3 damage to everything, just for existing. I mean, this is probably going to be a really bad choice, but I'm going to just launch it anyway and just see if I can hit anything that might be good. Just money. Also, because if I can hit that... Okay, excellent. So we've got an extra 2 damage on even the Horrible. So the Horrible itself is still terrible, but it can actually do some damage now. So the thing is, if I can limit the number of orbs that I have in my deck... I can keep doing more and more silly damage, which is really what I'm after here. Okay, I need to hit that refresh. So let's see if I can... Nope, I missed horribly. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. I definitely need to heal after this. Okay, that worked spectacularly, though. Perfect. So we're definitely going to heal. As much as I'd love the Swole Torb at level 2 to begin with, I cannot afford it. I don't really want to fight a mini-boss, not with 33 health. I can't afford that damage. We've got a couple of fights before the boss. So, we've got ourselves this horrible plant thing, which needs to just go away. And that was a spectacular fail in general capabilities there. So, let's see if we can... No, we didn't actually hit the... That's really disappointing. I was really hoping I'd actually hit the exclamation mark. Apparently not, though. So, let's see if... Refresh does more damage. There we go. So we haven't actually killed any. Well, we did a bit of damage. We just didn't kill enough. I mean, this is going to have to be a thing because... Wow. Well, I mean, okay, I forgot that I'd triggered the bomb, so at least I did something. Right, so he still hits me for 2. That's still annoying. Refresh, though, and that helps me finish all of the foes off. Now, we've got 38 money, so I'm probably going to have to do another heal again. That's disappointing, but that's kind of might actually have to be how it is. However, if I can get myself another 4, that could... No, I've only hit another 1. Fine. I still atomized it, and that's good. I'm definitely going to heal, though. It's undeniably needed. As much as I'd like to upgrade my orb, so I'm going to see if I can get a little bit more money. There we go. 2 extra. It's not anything super to write home about, but if I can get a little bit more money, that's really what I'm after. Okay, so this is going to be an interesting predicament here. Well, oh, goodness gracious. Kabang. Okay. That worked. Stuff went bang. Okay, so let's get some more money on. That would be lovely. Pow. Again, I'm going to try and gather some cash monies because I need more of that. And we're going to... Oh, goodness. Everything's going to die. Oh, yes. This is lovely. Oh, look at that. It's the horrible go away. I hate this thing. I wish I could get rid of it. I just wish I could get rid of it. Unfortunately, there is no such joy available for the walrus today. Oh, well. Bombs will finish the job, though. Yay. That feels much better. So I'm going to upgrade an orb, and I'm going to upgrade the Ouroboros. So if we just have a show of all levels. So you can see, it's although the damage doesn't increase, its echo does the increase, and that's the big thing. Now, the rest orb is very powerful, but 13 HP is unfortunately better in this immediate instance to me, because I'm scared, not really scared, but I'm concerned that I will just keel over and die. However, we've got the boss coming up after this fight, so the Ouroboros now will last 4 goes rather than just 3, so that's good. Again, it doesn't do much off the bat, so things like the Mu Circle will be very handy because, of course, it'll increase the damage progressively of the orb. That's one of the reasons I was really glad that I actually acquired it. Okay, so the refresh damage is spectacular. Again, because it does damage based on the number of orbs that has been replaced, that's really good. Okay, fab stuff. So we want a little bit more money, please. If I can get... Well, I've got 25 now, which is more than sufficient, because that now means that I can, in theory, upgrade my Ouroboros even further. Ow. Still hit me. That's still annoying, but you're going to die, little horrible bat thing. Pow. Death. Right. So I am going to... Ooh, I mean, that's quite good, but I don't have Bulwark. That's a shame. They're all kind of cool, but I'm just going to upgrade that. And here it goes. We're going to fight the mole. No, what we're going to do is we're going to hurt ourselves on the... I didn't see that one there. Oof. That was uncomfortable. So we've already taken damage just for the sake of taking damage, which was not what I wanted to do. Okay, so the mole has the annoying habit of hiding behind a damn tree because it's a coward. So I have to wait for it. So I'm just going to stack up a bunch of damage, and now that I have 5 shots with my Ouroboros, I should be able to keep stacking damage, which should work out in my favour. Okay, the crit has triggered, so it did 3 damage to everything. I mean, so again, it's nothing really to write home about 3 damage, but it is extra damage, and I like free damage for the sake of having free damage. I do want to hit that refresh if I can. That would be really nice. Well, at least I've killed that plant. Let's detonate some more bomb goodness, and here we go. So we've done some damage, but again, here comes the mole. Yeah, unfortunately, he did get to slap me, and that hurts. Okay, that was... Oh, goodness gracious, that was an uncomfortably bad amount of damage I've taken there. Okay, let's see if I can pull this one off. Yes! Managed the refresh. That was really what I was trying to trigger there. Why has he got 2 Mu Circle? That's concerning. I've also got no way of healing, which is also concerning. I really need a way of healing. Okay. So he's back. Let's see what we can do here. It's got 520 health, and I'm just about to slap it for 135. Oh, I'm going to die! Yeah, I'm dead. It's game over, man. There's no way in heck I can win this one, unfortunately. Yep. Yeah, there goes my Peglin. Ah, curses. So, I thought I'd started off in a good run, but apparently not. So, this ends day 1's Peglin adventure. Hopefully you have enjoyed. If you did, and you know more about Peglin than I do, which I'm going to make a wager that you probably do know more about it than I do, let me know below any little tips, tricks that you've uncovered, because my goodness, I've been stuck on Cruciball 18 ever since I unlocked it, which to be fair was only quite recently, but I'm still annoyed about the fact that I'm stuck on it. But like I say, please do like, share and subscribe. Do comment below, let me know everything you can about Peglin, because damn, that would be helpful. And hopefully I will catch you again the next time the Walrus plays Peglin.